Today, I'm going to show you the day in the life of a school bus driver and rigs and rides. So we'll go ahead, I'll park our Mustang right here, and let's get to the bus. So here's our bus. It is a 1998 Thomas International 3800 Bus 9898. So the first thing we do when we get in our buses is we sit in the driver's seat and we start them up. Alright, so there's the T545 in there. We'll give it a couple of revs, we'll get the headlights going, and the first thing we need to do is a pre-trip inspection. Our pre-trip inspection includes things like checking the lights, checking the brakes, and making sure nothing is cracked, broken, or damaged. The first thing we're going to do in our pre-trip inspection is we are going to check our lights. So we'll go ahead, we'll turn the amber overhead warning lights on, we'll put the bus in reverse, we will turn the left turn signal on, and we have the headlights on so the tail lights are going, and let's go check them out. Alright, so coming out and looking at the front, we can see that our clearance lights are working along with our amber overhead warning lights, our turn signal, and our headlights. Going down the side, we can see that our turn signal right there is working along with our two clearance lights and our strobe light. And that reverse beeper is definitely working, but going down the passenger side of the bus, we can see that our two clearance lights right there and right there are working, along with our third one by the door. Alright, so we'll go back in the bus, we'll sit in the driver's seat, and now we are going to put our right turn signal on, put it back in neutral so we don't have to listen to that obnoxious reverse alarm. Switch over to the reds, we will release the parking brake and hold our foot on the brakes, that way we get our brake lights. Coming out and turning around and looking up front, we can see that our turn signal on this side is working nice and properly, along with our red overhead warning lights and our stop sign, which is very flashy. And coming over to the back, we can see that our right turn signal is working, along with our brake lights and our red overhead warning lights in the rear. Alright, so that concludes our light check, so we'll go ahead, we'll sit in the driver's seat, and we will reapply the parking brake, and we will shut everything down as far as the warning lights go, and then that will close our NOR. Speaking of NOR, that is a very, very nice Jackknife NOR right there. So we'll go ahead and we will turn the right turn signal off, and we will turn our hazard lights on. So I can see right there that that is working, and I'm going to assume that the right one is working as well. But never assume things, so we're going to come on out, and we are going to check to make sure that they are working, and indeed they are. While we're out here, we're going to want to make sure that nothing is cracked, broken, or damaged around the bus. And I have not seen so far on our light checks anything that is cracked, broken, or damaged of any kind. Alright, looking around, everything looks good. And yeah, I don't see anything cracked, broken, or damaged on the outside. And then on the inside, just walking through here, these seats look in perfect condition. Alright. And let's go up to the front. We'll sit in the driver's seat, and we will turn the hazard lights off, and we will close the door, and I'm going to give the bus a few more minutes, or maybe 5-10 more minutes to warm up, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so now that the engine is all warmed up, we can put it in drive, release the parking brake, because it is time to pick up our high schoolers. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the high school route, and I'm going to take y'all with me. What is going on here? There is no road right here. But I guess we'll do some off-roading this morning since, well, whenever I record, everything goes crazy. Alright, we are making a right here, and then we are going to be coming up to our last stop right here. At this stop, we have Manny, Chris, and MS9. So we'll go ahead, put the red lights on, and we'll open the door. We ain't going to have no problems back there, are we? Alright? No. Alright, we'll go ahead, and now it is time to go back over to the school. Did I say back over to the school? What do I mean back over to the school? We were there yesterday. Time to go to the school for the first time today. Alright, and we are turning on into the school right here, right now, so we will go ahead. Oh, I think we hit the curb. I don't care. So we'll go ahead, we will put our hazard lights on, and pulling on in here. We'll turn around and we'll find a parking space. Alrighty, and there we go. So we'll go ahead, we'll put it in neutral, apply the parking brake, we'll open the door and let the high schoolers off. Alright, and now it is time to leave the high school, so we'll go ahead, we will close our Jackknife Door. We'll go ahead, we'll put the bus in drive, release the parking brake, we'll turn our wheel all the way to the left, and we will gun it on out of here. So now we are going to go and pick up students for our middle school route. Actually, we're going to go this way instead of turning around, so we'll turn the hazard warning lights off. Warning lights? Yeah, I guess they are warning lights, but we are going to be turning left. We're going to be covering a different area of town for our middle school route. Alright, I'll clear to the right and the left, and we will get out of here on the middle school route. Alright, and approaching our final stop. This route is not very long, as you can tell, so we'll go ahead and put our red warning lights on, pull the parking brake, put the bus in neutral, push in the parking brake, and put the bus in drive, and we'll close the door. I was going to say open the door. We already had the door open. So go ahead, and we will put on our red turn signal, stop the stop sign, not even look, because why not? So we will go ahead, and we will go right across the street over to the middle school. Alright, now it is time to go on our elementary route, so we'll go ahead, we will close the door, which will turn off all of our warning lights and everything like that. We'll push in the parking brake, put the bus in drive, we'll turn off our hazard lights, and let's get going on the elementary route.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
Alright, so here we are at the elementary school, so we'll go ahead, we'll put our right turn signal on, we'll turn on in, and well, we gotta pull all the way around this parking lot just to drop the kids off. Alright, and we will pull on into the first, well, last technically available parking space, we'll go ahead, we'll put the bus in neutral, and apply the parking brake. And you know I gotta open the Jackknife Door. Alright, leaving the elementary school, I got something very special to do with y'all today. Oh, probably should close the door. But like I was saying, I got something very, very special to do with y'all today, which is not running a red light, but instead, a field trip. You might be asking yourself, Chillcat, why are you heading back to the lot when you have a field trip? Well, we gotta go pick up a special bus for the field trip, since this bus is governed to 45, 50 miles an hour, somewhere around there. It ain't gonna go very fast on the highways that we're gonna be going on for this field trip. So I think the bus that we are picking up, it's a gas-powered bus, I know that. It's either gas or propane. I'm thinking gas from what I heard on the CD. But I heard it's a Bluebird Vision. And, well, I'm not a fan of Bluebird Visions, but I'll drive them every once in a while. So let's go ahead, we'll get back to the lot, and I'll see you then. Alright, so here we are back at the bus lot, so let's go ahead. We'll park the bus in whatever spot I choose, which is this one right here. The bus that we'll be picking up for the field trip is in the garage, so let's go get it. So here's the bus. It is a 2019 Bluebird Vision, so we'll go ahead, we'll sit in the driver's seat, and we'll start it up. Alright, so there's the sound of the gas engine in there, so we'll go ahead, we'll give it a couple of revs, and let's go ahead, we'll put it in reverse, release the parking brake, and we'll back it out. Alright, now that we have it backed out, let's go ahead, we'll put it in drive, turn off the flashers, let's go ahead and let's get over to the school. So here we are now at the school, so go ahead, we will swing the bus right on around and we will find us a parking space, so we'll go ahead and, alright, we'll put the bus in neutral and we will pull the parking brake, we'll open the door. Alright, so now it is time to go for the field trip, so we'll go ahead, we'll start the bus back up. We'll give it a couple of revs, and then we will close the door, go into driver's seat, push park brake and put the bus in drive, and let's get going to the field trip destination.
It sound right, boy.
Alright, and we are now here at the Ford dealership, so we'll go ahead, we'll cut across the grass median, or whatever you want to call it. The grass median thingamabobber, that's what I call it. So we'll go ahead, and we will turn the warning lights on, so we can drop them off. All the kids today, all the high school kids, are going to learn about all the Ford cars all over the world. So we'll go ahead, we'll pull the parking brake, put the bus in neutral, and we'll open the door. Alright, so now we get to wait the whole day right here in the bus. So we'll go ahead, we will close the door, we'll release the parking brake, put the bus in drive, and let's go find a place to park that is not, well, right in the way. So we'll go ahead, and let's see, will the bus fit, or are we gonna have to back up? Oh, we just barely fit. So we'll go ahead, we'll put the bus back in neutral, we'll stop the bus, then we'll pull the parking brake, shut it off, and I'm gonna take a nap. Bluebird Vision jump scare, so now we gotta pick the kids up. So we'll go ahead, we'll start the bus back up. We will release the parking brake, put the bus in drive, so let's go ahead and we will pull on up to pick the kids up once again. So, let's see, can we turn the bus around? I think we can. Yeah, we can, so we'll go ahead. We will turn the amber overhead warning lights on. Kind of stuttered there, didn't I? Yes, I did. So we'll go ahead, we'll pull the parking brake, put the bus in neutral, we'll open the door. Alright, and now it is time to go back to school, so we'll go ahead, we will close the door, which will turn off all the warning lights, we will release the parking brake, put the bus in drive, and let's go ahead, let's start going back to school.
It sound right, boy.
Alright, so we are now at the school, so we'll go ahead and we will find a parking spot right here, so we'll go ahead and we will stop the bus, pull the parking brake, put the bus in neutral, and we will open the door. Alright, so now it is time for the final stretch of the day, PM route. So we'll go ahead, we'll hop on a route bus, and we'll start it back up. Alright, so there's the PreTrip, the T445 once again. So we'll go ahead, we'll close the Jackknife Door, then we're gonna do one massive time lapse of elementary, middle, and high school routes. Those are not necessarily listed in order from the way I will be doing them, but anyways, time for the massive time lapse. To our final stop up here, we'll go ahead, we'll put it in neutral. I have been shifting this manually. Alright, so go ahead, we'll turn the amber warning lights on, even though we should have already done that. We'll go to exterior camera, and then we will open the door, which will turn on all of our warning lights, our red ones at least, and pull the parking brake. Could have ordered that differently, but I didn't, because the NOR does not set the parking brake. But we'll go ahead, we'll close the NOR, release the parking brake, put her into first gear. Let's go ahead and we'll drive this back to the lot, and that'll wrap up our day. And here we are back at our parking spot. If you enjoyed, leave a like, get subscribed if you haven't already. As always, I have links to the channel, Discord server in the description below. With that being said, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.